Hi buddies, hope you guys enjoying the lessons on my channel. So in this lesson let's focus to design a badge icon style and a long shadow icon style. So again, I have a guide on my page. You can lock it before you start drawing. First let's try to build this badge style icon. So I highly recommend to watch the full video until its end, because you will learn easiest methods to design graphic elements in quickest way. I'm gonna draw this badminton first. So let's create a circle with let's say 40mm diameter, and then let's center align that on the page. Then again, let's tap Ctrl C and Ctrl F to make a copy of it in front of it. And then let me reduce the size of that duplicated circle with the Alt and Shift key a little bit. And now let's activate the rectangle tool and draw a rectangle like this. Okay, and also guys, you can use your keyboard arrow keys to move and balance the object if necessary. There you go. Then select the small circle and rectangle shape together with the Shift key, and let's trim it using minus front option in the Pathfinder panel. Now I'm gonna divide these elements symmetrically. To do that, again draw a rectangle to divide it from the center point. Right. Now I'm gonna use this Pathfinder's option to divide it. Keep in mind, if you intend to use any of these options, the object must be filled with a color. Right. So let's fill it with one of the color for the moment, and now I'm gonna use this divide option. Okay. Now I can right click and ungroup the element, and now if I delete this portion, then I have two separate segments. Okay, now I can change the color one of it. Okay, now let's try to draw these smaller circles. So first, smaller circle must be trim a portion of this element, and it must be combined to the bigger circle. And then there should be another smaller circle inside that circle. To do that, let me zoom the document, and let's draw a circle from this point like this. Okay, fine. So use your eye balance to draw these things. Okay, now what I'm doing is make another copy above it. So tap Ctrl C, Ctrl F. Then with the Shift key, select this segment and click the minus front option in the Pathfinder panel. Now that portion is trimmed from that circle. Now let's draw this smaller circle inside it. So again, select this circle and tap Ctrl C, Ctrl F to make a copy above it. Then with the Alt and Shift key, reduce the size of it. Now let's combine this bigger and smaller circle. So let's select both circles with the Shift key, and then use Unite option in the Pathfinder panel. Now let's try with this element, rectangle element. So we'll pick again rectangle tool and draw a rectangle with Alt and Shift key like this. Right, so you can use the handles to readjust the size with the Alt key if necessary. Okay, now let's draw another rectangle inside it. To do that, I'm going to use offset path option. So go to object, path, offset path. Then in here, make sure to add a minus value. So guys, you can use suitable value based on the object size you have. Okay, and then select the bigger rectangle shape and zoom the document bit, and you can select these both corner points with the shift key and adjust the corner radius a little bit. Then select the bigger rectangle and the bigger circle and unite them using the Pathfinder panel. And then you can fill those elements with the colors as you need. Now this black element has to be sent behind, so select it and tap Ctrl Shift left square bracket key. There we go. Finally, we have to add another circle behind it to make it like a badge style. So as well as we have to rotate the entire badminton shape with few degrees. So let's create a bigger circle. You can click on the page and create a circle with 80mm diameter. Then center align that on the page and tap Ctrl Shift left square bracket key to send it behind. Then use the arrow keys to balance it between the shapes if necessary. Finally, I want to rotate the badminton element. So what I'm doing is select the all elements and then deselect, remove the selection from the bigger circle with the shift key. Then from the transform panel, let's activate the center point and adjust the angle as you need. Okay, fine. And then if necessary, I can use arrow keys in the keyboard to make the element more balanced inside the circle. Okay, let's say if I want to apply the same color as in this picture, I can use Eyedropper Tool. So guys, you can download these both images from the link in the comment area if you want to try out with this. So what you have to do is once you downloaded the image, go to your folder and drag the image into the Illustrator document and drop it like this. Then as a next step, select the element that you want to change the color, then activate the Eyedropper tool. Also you can press I key in your keyboard to activate it as well, and then pick the color from the image to apply. Likewise, you can repeat the same steps to apply the colors. Got it? There we go. Now I'm going to draw the shadow style icon. So first let's draw a rectangle shape. Okay, then again let's draw another tiny rectangle over here, and then with the selection tool let's make a duplicate of it with Alt and Shift key and place it center of the rectangle. Then again tap Ctrl D to make another duplicate with the same distance. Now let's adjust height of the rectangle like this. Okay, this one is shorter. And I want to make this rectangle something like this. Okay, so what I'm doing is activate the direct selection tool and select this anchor and bring it down with the shift key a little bit. Now let's draw the arrow. For that I'm going to use pen tool and let's draw a line like this. Okay, then tap V key to activate the selection tool and select the line, and let's try to increase the stroke weight a little bit. Now I'm gonna make this line a solid object instead of keep it as a stroke. To do that, first make sure to select the line with the selection tool and go to object, expand. Then fill and stroke options are on, click OK. Now let's try to add an arrowhead. So again with the pen tool, try to draw a triangle over here. And fill it with black color and remove the stroke color. Now let's fill these three shapes with the black tone. And also let me increase the line weight of the bigger rectangle shape bit. Okay, now we have to draw the circle, so let's pick the ellipse tool and draw a circle, and I'm gonna fill that with the same color like this. So tap I key to pick eyedropper tool and pick this color, then tap Ctrl Shift left square bracket key to send it behind. Finally I am going to draw this shadow part, so again with the pen tool, let's draw a shape something like this. Okay, then activate the deselection tool and change the position of the anchors to make the line parallel. Okay, it seems fine. Now let's select the circle with the shift key. Now both objects are selected. Then move to the pathfinder panel and select divide option. Then right click on the object and choose ungroup, and now you can delete this extra segment. Now I'm gonna apply the same color, so select the element and activate the eyedropper tool, pick the color, then tap again Ctrl Shift left square bracket key to send it behind. Now select both shapes and remove the stroke color. Then let's select the rectangle shape and tap Ctrl Shift right square bracket key, and I'm gonna expand it, so choose object, expand, click OK. Finally with the direct selection tool, try to align the anchors with the edges of the triangle of this element. There we go. So that's all about in this video. So let's move to my next video. Thanks.